Sean Meyers with MSA Sports Center Stage, and tonight I'm joined with Adam Mascio of the Seneca Valley Raiders. A 0-0 tie against Pine Richland tonight. Really a back and forth contest. You guys were really the better team in the early going. Pine Richland responded. Ultimately, I think it was a pretty even game played overall. What was your thoughts on tonight's matchup?
It was a hard-fought game. We definitely had our chances. If we would capitalize on those, I'd have no doubt we'd come out with the win. But like I said, it was hard-fought, and they did well defending the ball, and then we tied, and I think that's what it deserved.
Now, your team's been very successful the last few seasons. Obviously, you've been a big part of that. A year ago, you had a great regular season. Probably got bounced a little earlier than expected in the second round of the playoffs, losing in overtime. What has been the goals in terms of team expectations this year, and what have you done from the end of last season to try to prepare yourself and your team for a better and deeper run?
Well, as far as expectations, we expect to win it all. Whitfield, States. And we've been training really hard for that. Every single day we've been working our best, and we've been not just preparing for the next game, but the games to come, and treating every game like it's a playoff game. Working our hardest.
What's the biggest area that you think your team needs to improve upon during the course of the year to make a deep run in the postseason this year?
Just work on building team chemistry. Like finding where each other likes the balls, and just our passes, and finishing. Finish the ball.
Now, you've done a lot to improve your own game personally. I know you were very active over the summer. You're able to play over in Europe. Talk about that experience, what you're able to gain, and how much that meant to you to be able to play on that high level.
It meant the world to me. It was amazing. I enjoyed every bit of it. The pace of the game, it was beautiful. It more than prepares you for the upcoming season, and it was a great experience. I learned a lot from a lot of the players over there. We played some really good teams. And then we finished second, but like I said, it was a great experience.
Now, you're a senior. You have a lot of great, talented teammates here, a guy like Matthew Happ, who is a tremendous goal scorer, great speed. So you don't have to necessarily do it all in terms of producing all the offense. What do you think your role is in particular? Or do you look at yourself as, one, a leader on this team, and in terms of actually performing out on the field, what do you try to accomplish and add to this Seneca Valley team?
I just try to play the game the way it should be played. If I should score, I score. If I have to pass, I pass it. If it's time to dribble, you dribble. And you're right, Hap is a great talent. He has really good speed. He's scored a lot of goals with us so far, and it does take some of the pressure off, because we have tons of other guys that can score. We got Matsu, we got TJ Turley, Jorge, Griffin, all the boys in the midfield and up top. They're good goal scorers. So it definitely takes the pressure off, and I have really good players next to me to play to, which makes it a lot better.
You talk about having some great goal scorers. No one could find the back of the net tonight. 0-0 is the final score, but a very competitive and very entertaining contest. Seneca Valley and Pine Richland. This is Adam Mascio, the senior midfielder for the Raiders on MSA Sports Center Stage.